Before we get into the video, let me remind you guys that you can catch these streams over on Twitch. My Twitch channel is AfroBlaziken. We would love to have you in the chat. I would really appreciate it if you guys came down to the streams. Enjoy the video.
If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
Hey, my boy's back. Let's get
It's not
it.
that we're unwilling to do our part.
I'm
We
so
just don't
happy
have
to
any
see him
spare
again.
hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Are you mocking me?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours.
Oh, I remember
I'm
him.
Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Is Ippei related to Teppei? Sounds like you're having some trouble here.
Well,
What's up?
the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
Oh no. I hear that storm represents the Shogun's will.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
What? That would be a little childish.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here.
I mean, she did that on that one island.
Which would also be pretty scary.
I died a few times
I don't think you
there.
need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she
What?
won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
That seems like a valid concern.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
What?
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him.
This place is so beautiful, yet so depressing.
Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then.
Aw,
Come back soon.
he really wanted to go.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we can invite her out for a while. Oh my God, go meet her?
You can actually do that?
Yeah, we're that cool.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
You already know we have to meet the pink hair lady. Reflections of Mortality. Let's go meet Yae Miko. Hi there.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first?
She's not lying, she did.
Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Tenryou Commission also needs her attention. You guys are saying yummy and mommy to her. What about A? I think A is way hotter than Yae Miko. Come on now.
Right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
That's hard to believe.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it.
Oh no!
Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
We love an emotional queen, let me tell you!
Expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
We'll get her some books. Baby girl, I got you. It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Maybe she's gone stir crazy. I mean, she's just in there all alone all day long, so why not?
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for A?
I like that answer.
Yeah, she liked
Here
it!
is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Well, she gave us a pass to go see A, so let's go see the Shogun. I mean, Yae Miko is a queen too. We're not gonna say she's not. You know, she definitely is. I'm more of a simp for men. Okay, that's good too. How about I like both men and women? I'm on the same page as you, Ken.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Haha, that's what you thought.
Guji Yae is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone.
Can somebody get this guy out of my face?
Wait, this is authentic.
Yes. Move.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has
Check
ordered,
with
I
Miko.
must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Man, I am so sick of the people around here. All I do is help. All I do is run errands. And I just get disrespect.
Pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Oh my God. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always wanted. Baby, I'm here. I am here. Don't you worry.
How did you get in?
The face.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us!
Whoa!
Just like we're your enemies! We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
That was step on me energy, the camera angle and all.
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay? You good?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What did you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Has she ever been like this before?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Oh, I see.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put their minds at rest?
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
So does wait, does she just pace back and forth all the time? Like that's her life?
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Have you malfunctioned?
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Oh, well, that's nice. So let's move the Shogun out of our way so we can actually speak to A.
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
We are Insider.
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what she meant by forbidden.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Paimon, if you don't shut the up. God dang it, Paimon.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
Why are you so strict with yourself?
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled!
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Well, you would hear of it if you actually left this place. You know, I mean, like, yeah, you know?
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
If you actually walked outside and touched some grass.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
So everyone was worked up over nothing?
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Lamine is just like, bro, they got me going in here for what? For what reason? What's the reason?
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Come with us. Get a change of pace. Come outside. Let's actually go smell some flowers together. Jetpack, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. Love you too.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and
Exactly.
give you some fresh inspiration.
Exactly.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
Why not? It might do everyone some good.
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
So you would know if you left.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
I can't believe she's actually gonna leave. This is amazing. This is a breakthrough. I love how dumb she is. I like it too. It's kind of cool. She reminds me of like the AI characters or like the robotic characters in animes. Like just really ignorant about everything. Kind of reminds me of Aegis from Persona 3.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
I wonder if anyone's gonna be shocked to see her. Oh,
It's the Shogun.
I spoke too soon.
What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Oh snap! We're celebrities.
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself.
So basically what she means is she does nothing and everyone else does all the work.
Additionally,
That's what I heard.
The Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Yeah, she does have the best hairstyle. It's so pretty.
Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me.
Oh, that's a good point.
Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a
I'm on
very
chill.
orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
I was wondering if she was gonna catch that or not. I love it.
What is this stall selling. I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
I mean, why do they need money? They don't really need money. They're gods. Gods don't need money. Oh my God, girl, you walk so slow. What are we doing? We need a runway walk. Baby girl, move faster.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous. Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki,
Ooh,
dango,
takoyaki.
and milk and so on.
Milk? Man, get that out of my face.
Huh? Milk?
That's what I said.
Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
That's what I said.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
I'm actually lactose intolerant. Do you have coconut milk?
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
She's actually a real person, huh?
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
Let him cook? Yeah, he's cooking.
So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I
I'm kind of sold.
To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Oh yeah, of course. Free, right? As long as it's free.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
Like porridge? I don't know if that sounds good.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Like the thickness? Oh, okay.
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Oh?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly.
Hey, can we go ahead and respect this girl's nails? Oh, boy! Hey! Her nails look good.
I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Wait, what? Hold on.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
That's a lot of work.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
Bro, how does she get her nails done but she never leaves? So you like sweet things?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too.
Yeah.
Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
Miko does bring her desserts, right? She brings her sweets.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Go with A to Yai Publishing House. Let's do it. Oh, it's only down here. Imagine being well respected among the public because of your clan, only for your god to make you sell milk. Raiden is the only one with colored nails? Really? I never noticed that. Previously we had Salty Woman and now Sweet God.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
His voice sounds familiar.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Oh yeah, that's Tepe.
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
Exactly.
Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
How can you guys hate her personality? I love it. She's so sweet to people.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
The Almighty Shogun just wants to have a look. Please.
Well, okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
All right, let's show her these light novels.
How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
She likes it?
I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger.
Huh?
It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's an isekai. It's imaginary.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective?
Oh my gosh, she is really trying to analyze this.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Yeah, she's thinking way too hard about it.
It'll be a pretty tough job.
Oh no!
See what we're up against.
Do I actually have to read these? Read a daily life romance story? The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. What? What? It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. So we're gonna read a book about a harem. The story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing
Paimon, shut up.
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness.
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
No. No. I don't think so. Liyue martial arts story. That might be good. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. That sounds fun. The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all of this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person.
I like that one.
Someone want to be a novelist that badly. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's about the journey, Paimon.
You have a point.
Come on.
And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Yeah, I think that one might be the one. All right, what's this last one? Reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. Wait, what? In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. Is this like a shonen? The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotent, sorry, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Yeah.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A.
I think it's a good idea. No.
Get the author in trouble.
No. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But it doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light, though.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Okay, well, no one's asking you. We're gonna show her that.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Let's show her this one.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
I found the best story, baby. I got you. This is the one. This is the only.
Hey, Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
Shh.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting.
She likes it.
I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book.
Okay.
Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable.
Oh my god, guys. Is that a rare Paimon L? Paimon just took the biggest L today.
That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself. Which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma.
Yo, why is the chat so mean? What do you guys mean rare? Question mark. Rare. Paimon doesn't take that many L's. Paimon always delivers with a W.
Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plain of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of euthymia.
Oh, okay. I was a little nervous there.
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
A great thing.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Me too. Well, why don't we take a photo? Oh, we're gonna take a selfie with her?
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Oh, yay! I want to take her. I want to take her. I want to take her. Yes, up here. I'll do it.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
No, 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 no. You slay.
How should I pose?
You slay.
Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Try relaxed and casual. You got this.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
Maybe try another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Okay, well, what does the graceful and dignified look like?
Okay. I'll try that.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
All right. Well,
What
I'll
about
leave
the
the
stern and
decision to you.
serious?
This doesn't feel very me. Is this okay?
No, I don't like that one. I don't like that
All
one.
right.
No, no.
Well, I'll leave the... Okay.
Let's go with this
I'll
one.
try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Light skin stare. I'm dead.
So a photo is a visual representation, an impression, like casting a shadow. Fascinating. I'm learning a lot today. Let's get this underway.
Oh, this is gonna be such a good photo. Yes. Can I take it? Can I take it? I want to do it with catching. They look so cute together with the purple. I just have to look at her though. Are you good? What's wrong with this kid? Oh, should I change it to nighttime? Let's go to night. Let's go to night. So yeah, because night looks better, right? Let's do that. Yeah, and we can even zoom in. Oh wow. I don't want it to be too far away. I want to see her. I mean, I kind of like. I want it like in the back. Yeah, we need that good selfie with that. That's a good angle right there. Hold on. Yeah, we get all her angles. I like it. I like it. I like it. You better like it.
Take a look. Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic?
Bro, her face.
It seems to be another copy of me.
Yo, her eyes were so big.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's what? Bro, it's just a record. Chill.
I thought it would
Relax.
turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special.
Dang, how old are you?
I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again.
Oh my god.
So, the one in this photo.
This is literally like hanging out with your grandparents.
Are you sure it isn't me?
Oh my goodness.
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
What? What are these questions?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
No. Don't do this, Paimon. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's a little bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
Okay.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
I'm so confused.
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
Bro, the question that she asked originally is like one of those questions that little kids ask. It's like when a kid asks you like what is the sun? Or why is the sun in the sky? And you're just like, I don't know. It's just there. It's just there, bro.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Human beings will always be human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Yeah.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out.
Sounds like it.
And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
We did good.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there?
Ippei's back.
Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei, what's up?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yeah.
Let's find out what's going on.
Yeah, she got through all of that. She got super philosophical over that picture of herself. Hey, you know what? We can't argue with it. Just let it be. Let it be. She did good.
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun.
She's here, boy.
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? Hey, I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your master right now?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried.
Uh-oh. I smell
In
a
fairness,
fight.
He does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future.
Yep, see? Because you haven't been paying attention.
So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. V really hasn't returned yet.
Maybe something's happened?
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Exactly.
This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Awesome. Well, let's go there then.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone
Or should I
would want
say
to build
A?
a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to evade detection?
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Thank you for the crystals. I appreciate it. Whoever that was. I think I know who that was. Ah, we get to use her. Let me look at let me look. Yay, the engulfing lightning. She's built different. I think you do? Yeah, I think I do. It might be Xylia. Thank you so much, Xylia. I appreciate you.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right.
Dude, I haven't used her in so long. Yay, Yao Yao.
There is no escape.
I remember using her with Ayato. Oh my god, they're so good together.
Don't be scared.
Ooh, it feels so good to use her again though.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Ooh. What a queen! Yeah, I have Raiden, but not built. And I have her weapon too.
Let's get down to business.
Stay put. Nowhere to hide.
Shine down.
Let me through. Oh, I like how we're just going through enemies, bro. That's cool.
You're up.
Yeah, she's so good.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Oh. There's more? Wrong person.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
The fairy. Lucky day.
Oh, wow.
Inazuma shines its
This is disgusting.
There is no escape.
Now this is fun. I'm glad that we got a really good action part for her. So you can really see her strength. This is what I wanted for Ganyu, man.
Let's get down to business.
illusion shattered.
Don't be scared.
Wrong person. Oh, is there another one? No. I think like 80k is kind of low because I'm a Sucrose main. I'm trying to make her better. Oh, we gotta fight both of these guys. This guy's Dancing Thunder. Fiery Might.
You're up.
What?
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Oh my god, that guy was light work. Ah! Oh my goodness. I have to build her, man. It's gonna take me so long to do it though. Ah! He's so freaking good.
Look, it's Kujo Kamaji. But
Just one slice will suffice. I love that.
Almighty Shogun.
That music was kind of banging though.
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently.
Oh, really?
It's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence.
Oh! She said, don't speak.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
Bro, when it's about business, A does not play.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan.
That's facts.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I don't think A is gonna like this.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Oh.
Well, yes, of course.
He's stuttering.
It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Uh-huh.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou Commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
Oh, what the Oh, that's not gonna happen.
The first Tenryou Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in
Let's
his hand.
go.
That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since.
Already lost.
If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared. You see him?
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you then? Anyone who can defeat me,
They got their hands down.
or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou Commissioner.
They got their heads down. They're like, no. Yeah, no, yeah.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
No. Wait, what?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
No.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan.
Sir?
Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
Hey, that's a good A. I like what he said there. He's not wrong.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. The odds are not in this guy's favor.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage.
Oh, we got a whole
tempered with integrity,
cutscene.
and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. We're so many misses. Not looking. No, sir. It's time to give up. It's time to give up. Oh my God, she's toying with this man at this point. Oh, he can't see. Oh. You better pick your sword up and get back up, boy. Oh, it's too far away. Man, he's lucky right now. I wish that was me on the ground. Aww.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Aww.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
That's nice.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Yeah, now look at you.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood.
She's not
Thank
playing.
you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Okay. Bro, we just saw her cook. You guys saw that? She was a chef. I love A, dude. This story quest is awesome. I like it.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, we saw
I was
it.
rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
That's a good point. She's not wrong there. He was definitely lucky.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Yes, she's not wrong about that.
The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies.
Aww.
I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we'll bring you some souvenirs.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, Please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Oh.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end.
And she actually seems like a really nice person.
The only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yaimiko.
That was a wholesome quest, though. Here, I was thinking that A was going to be really mean and just strict, but she was chill. She was so kind. And she understood the people. But when it came down to business, though, she got serious, which I definitely saw coming.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Of course. You tell Yamiko about the various things that happen.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't.
Oh, I saw that wink.
So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take. That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
What?
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
The human heart?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
Yes.
She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
I know she does, and I am here to keep her company.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
She does.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
I love that. Wow, what a great quest. Reflections of Mortality. That was a good one. I'm glad that we got to see more about A, though. Like, more of her personality. Like Yaimiko said, the less formal side of her.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Ah, my favorite phrase.
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that...
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
Of course. That's what we're here for.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job
That's
is
the Raiden
Joshua
quest.
Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred Sakura nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
Rift Towns? On Narukami Island?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
I think I understand.
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own.
Okay.
However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them. Their main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters.
Well, we can help them with that.
The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
Time to make some whelps yelp.
You have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been
I need those Rift Towns, by the way.
I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
I yes, Paimon. You get it. 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 Transient dreams. Oh, I hate these guys, dude. These things are like, I've only fought them like a couple of times, but they're no fun. Oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, yep. See, that's why they're no fun. Do your thing, Shincho. Whoa, whoa, a big one.
Speed of light.
Yeah, for some people, the waifus make this game great. And if that's you, that's you.
Cut to the chase.
The marketing for the waifus is definitely pretty dope.
Don't be scared. Wow, there are so many of them. No wonder
Is there more? Oh my god!
you can take them.
I might need a little help. Oh, we got him. We're good.
Torn to oblivion.
Ooh, how come you couldn't have come a little earlier?
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
I'm pretty sure it's A.
Oh, it's you two.
Oh, wait, maybe not.
It has been a long time.
Oh, yeah, it is.
We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
What brings you out this time?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past.
I like how she said it's been a long time, but we just saw her.
Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
I'm glad she's going outside now.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds.
Yeah, that's not good.
I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
It doesn't seem like a matter needing the Archon's attention, though.
If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura... It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Jeez.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
500 years ago. Conria. I've heard that.
So you've heard of it too?
Yeah. We're familiar.
That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one.
Oh.
But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Let's do it then.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it?
It does!
Oh, yeah. After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria.
Paimon is not wrong.
It's similar to the color when the sacred sakura takes damage. Let's follow it.
The marks left behind.
This way.
Okay, well, there's one right there. There's another one up ahead.
The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will
That
be
sounds
able
awesome.
to nurse the
I'll
root
check it
system
out.
back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing?
That actually looks really tasty.
Huh?
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here?
What's this?
Is someone injured?
Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey.
It's not.
But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
Yeah, does that not look tasty to you? That sap?
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What monsters are you talking about?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They are merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
It looks good here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now, there's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves.
Wait, what? Wait, no, the Shogun is here.
I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
Yeah, right there.
It's the Shogun?
Yep.
You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun?
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
A long time ago.
Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
Is he disappearing?
He's gone.
Is his soul not rested?
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
I mean, oh no! Paimon with the voice crack!
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory.
Oh.
Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
The same thing happened to Dusky Ming.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Teyvat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about.
Aww.
She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people.
What?
I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last.
Aww.
But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey.
Is this the loss that Yaimiko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive.
I feel so bad for her.
But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
So you're no longer stuck in the past?
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting.
He did.
For the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
That's what being human is about, though.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth.
Oh, this quest is gonna be feelsy.
I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
She is.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Oh, this quest is really gonna hit me hard. I don't like where this is going. All right, it seems like the markings are going this way. I also cried for Raiden Story Part 2.
There are a load of rift hounds here too.
Leave them to me.
Yeah, we'll leave them to you. Oh my god, we get the beer. Yes. The power. Like, what the heck was that? Did you guys just witness that? Okay. I'm not gonna question it.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go!
Yeah.
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy.
Okay.
Although I have some understanding of the situation already, It could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense. Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Oh no. More ghosts?
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
I need some of that tea. That sounds good.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
I wish we could, man. We need some tea to recharge, to energize.
All, it's quite a mess out there.
What should we do?
I want to learn more about the past.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already.
Oh, we just did Raiden's first story quest earlier.
Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay. And now the Almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer.
Oh, that's good.
One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have.
Yes.
Seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
That doesn't sound like A, but I wouldn't be surprised.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the Almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh? Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The Almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum.
He doesn't know he's dead, does he?
One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Is anyone gonna tell him?
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
We know where to find a tea set.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But, well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret.
Where are we gonna get a tea
or
set?
A final stroke of good fortune.
All right, well, let's go find it.
Find a tea set.
That's what I'm saying.
A cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
Oh, Paimon.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be
Oh.
a tea set we can borrow there.
That's a good point. I forgot all about that place. Okay, let's go there then.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately.
I get so nervous.
And the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler.
Oh, nice.
Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that the tea master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
Was it your friend?
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon.
Her
Who
sister.
was also my sister.
Aww.
Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions?
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars.
Yeah.
This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
Oh.
quite a lot to take in.
It is. They are definitely dumping it on us.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity, but now I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Seems like
Almighty
it.
Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
She is.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
She's really philosophical, huh? Which makes sense. I mean, what else does she have time to do? She just sits and thinks all day. Is he gone now? We just got this tea set.
Hey, where'd he go?
Did we get it for no reason?
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Paimon, chill. We barely even knew the guy.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Cheer up, Paimon. We'll make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions.
Something tells me this isn't a good idea.
Problems doing it myself.
This might be a really bad idea. He brings a piping hot pot of tea with the tea set.
The tea is ready. Please give it a try.
Oh my god, that tea set is
many
so
thoughts
pretty.
were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
It's just the memories flooding back in.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
Okay.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead.
So she was the fighter.
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps
maybe she was protecting you?
It was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening,
Makoto had already...
Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath.
Oh.
She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia.
She's crying.
It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
Wait, whoa. So this thing appeared there?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial.
Huh?
They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
Maybe.
With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
Okay, so where does Yaimiko come in? Because Yaimiko lives up there.
I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
I know the pain of separation too, my brother.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Have you seen my brother before?
Brother? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that he was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing.
Oh.
By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh.
What?
Well, that's a shame.
No one can ever help me.
It can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory.
Charmed, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Her voice actor is fantastic. God, she's so good.
Let's keep following the traces.
She was making me want to cry in that cutscene.
Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Okay, let's find them. Oh, it's this way. Whoa, camera. Let's keep ourselves together here. She did amazing in this quest. Yeah. I mean, her voice has already been really good, but yeah, she did amazing. Is this a cutscene? Hold on.
Once again, please leave them to me.
I guess not.
Hey, are you sure you're all right? You're scaring us.
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
Wait, why does she keep... Wait, what's wrong with her now? Why does she keep taking them on by herself? This is so weird. I don't like this idea. I hope she's not hurting herself.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Paralyzed.
I'm fine.
What's going on? What's going on with Raiden? I don't like this one bit. It feels so weird to 1v1 enemies in this game because you rarely have to do it. Oh, wait, what?
Now you shall perish.
So used to switching my team members. All right, well, we beat them.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
You don't look too good.
My apologies.
What?
Don't worry about
What's
it.
wrong?
Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
Yo, she can't handle.
Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another trip down memory lane. Oh, more soldiers.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
There's nothing to defend her against. Oh, well, they're still here, I guess.
Coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't. It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
That's a good point.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
Oh, he does have one.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
So full of hope.
Nobody knew where your
Giga Chad's
Excellency
for
had
real.
gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Everyone on me!
Let's go. I'm here too.
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Know what you mean, affirmative? I got this. I got catching. I got a full squad, baby. And we got Shincho. It's game. Oh god. Oh, the camera's working against me right now.
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Woo! Where even are the samurai? They're not even fighting with us right now. Hello? Where'd they go?
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
We got them.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Oh, I guess I just didn't see them. They were there.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
Yeah, you might want to sit this one out.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
I guess so. We have no business interrupting the reality they are experiencing.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh, thank you all very much. I promise you
They believe
that
in
I will
you.
create a bright future for Inazuma.
Oh.
I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live.
See, I love how the first act was showing how A deals with things in the modern times, right? She was going out and she was learning how everything is right now. And now Act 2 is all about the past.
With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
Was that a promise to them?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will.
Oof.
You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto.
Yeah.
Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Aww. Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryou and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
Gosh, she learned so much.
He looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
Yeah.
She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
Hey, what happened?
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it.
What?
It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
We should get you back to the city.
No need. She is calling me.
Ooh.
The time has come.
Who is she?
Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground.
One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Oh no.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Oh, there it is. Hold on, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills right now.
Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
Are you all right?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
What?
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Oh crap, we're gonna have to fight her puppet.
Follow me.
Oh sh! I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh no.
Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place.
Holy crap. It does look like a lot like the plane of Euthymia.
Look over there. It's another A.
Oh no!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
Not the rules!
Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
It's all right, guys. We got a great team.
Wait, Paimon knows that voice. Is that the puppet?
Yes.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you?
Just let me leave.
But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait. The atmosphere in here just took a turn for
I
the
don't like
worse.
this at all, Paimon.
Are you alright now?
No.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way.
Okay, well that's good.
Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I think you've mentioned this before.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this. It's a bit extreme.
It's very extreme.
A showdown with the Shogun?
Am I-
Never thought we'd see that day.
Yo, am I gonna be able to be here for this fight?
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something?
A isn't someone who leaves herself an escape route.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
Oh my god, this is crazy! Bro, Anne did amazing.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Let's go! We're about to get it in!
Even the proud and mighty
Oh, we have to beat her. What?
Though your blade has been cleansed of blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Holy crap, wait. What is this?
Illusion shattered.
Oh my god, the music.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh my goodness.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Oh wait, I have to destroy it.
Shine down.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, that was dumb.
Insufficiently sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
As long as the ley lines glow, the relentless
She healing?
motion of time will never stop.
Wait, what?
She's completely recovered?
Hey, oh no, what the? Hey! What?
There is no escape.
What was that?
Now you shall perish.
Let's go. Where'd she go?
Shine down.
Oh, she's blocking. Oh, wow. I didn't expect her to do that. Where'd she go?
Illusion shattered. Illusions are but distractions.
Wait, where's she going? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta beat the real one? Okay.
Shine down.
It's not that one. Not that one either. Holy crap.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, I think I got her. Oof. Jeez.
The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma.
Okay, now she's gonna heal again.
Into the clouds. There shall never
What am I
be
supposed to do
another.
here?
Never. For the rest of time.
I gave her the Shogun book. For the person that asked that in chat. What?
Torn to oblivion. Weak.
Oh, she blocked it.
Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. Shine down.
Get it. Ah!
Erase that hurt.
Oh, she.
Evasion is futile.
Oh my god! What the heck is this fight?
Inazuma shines eternal. Lightning falls on the land
crap.
of eternity.
I remember
Illusion
this. Okay, nice. I only have a little bit of help. Just a wee bit.
There is no escape.
Oh, she might kill me.
Now. I shall not fall here.
Ah, they heal me. I got you. That's why somebody said it was game journalist difficulty. I get it. We beat her though. That track is fire, man. Every time I hear it.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
What?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years,
Oh my
centuries,
god.
and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place.
Yeah.
It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone?
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
What? No way? Hold on, hey! No, wait! There's no way!
Looks like we got kicked out.
What?
Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
What? A has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave.
Did they just leave me on a freaking cliffhanger? Our work here isn't done.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Whatever, we can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice, don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard.
We need to talk to Yae Miko. Shut up.
Oh, you're right.
You told us that.
Forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm playing thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. All right, up the mountain we go.
What in the world? She literally said, hold on, you want to see more? Subscribe to my Patreon. You want to see the full fight? Subscribe to my Patreon. Anyways.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Yeah, of course. How does she read our mind like this?
I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
You know what? Why doesn't she just come with us when we do these A quests, bro? Just tag along, Yae Miko, because we apparently need you.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Blaze just isn't like other gamer. Yeah, I was kind of making it out to sound like that, huh? That's not really what I meant, but yeah. I made it sound like that. Paimon, get to the point.
Oh, yeah.
You got this.
Something really big's happened. It's A. She.
You tell Yae Miko about everything that has happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now?
She rushed into it without thinking.
Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help?
I would hope so.
Who gave you that idea?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Why is she playing around with us like this?
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
I wasn't paying attention.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
Okay. We can do that.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine. Paimon's coming too.
I love Paimon's voice sometimes.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space.
Sounds
Only
good.
if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Ah, I see, Yae Miko.
You better know what you're doing.
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Hey, she told us to get to, you heard that? She said get to work. All right, we'll save your girl. What? Hey, yo, what's happening?
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Hey, yo, this is cool. What in the Dragon Ball Z? They're still just standing in front of each other. Hey, we're back though.
Huh? How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years? Wait, whoa, how long has it been?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps.
So is this kind of like the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball Z, where it's like the flow of time here is different than the outside
Then,
world?
let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Huh. So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Oh, I like that quote.
The time
That's a good quote.
To fight.
I gotta play as her again.
Witness the rise and fall of nations.
What?
The energy they consume.
Excuse me?
Great enough to pulverize
Oh my
and
God!
turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, you have endured.
Whoa. Whoa.
I will endure forever.
What?
Witness.
Whoa.
Final calamity.
Oh crap.
Shine down.
Oh my God. Wait, what the is happening?
There is no escape.
Yo, this is crazy.
Perish.
Nope.
Shine down. Inferior.
Oh my God. What's she doing now? What is that? Okay. What is that gonna do? I don't know what is happening. This music is insane though. It's so good.
Illusion shattered. Perish. Inferior.
Oh my God.
Ruin follows my blade. Inferior. Transcend all constraints.
Okay, we got her. Is that it? Is that it? Oh my gosh.
This is the end. You have won.
Oh, easy clap!
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit.
Okay.
But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future.
Just gives up like that?
You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full
previous
power
Shogun.
when I truly understand and believe in her.
Oh.
When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval.
Aww.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me.
I am you.
Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth.
Yes!
I understand. I shall become your shadow.
Oh my god,
just
look
as you
at
were
this!
once Makoto's shadow.
I love that right there.
The duties I perform will not change.
It was a great camera angle.
But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Oh wait, what's happening to the blade? Muso Ishin is glowing? What's going on with it?
And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Wait, what?
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said.
Oh.
There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
Aww.
But... you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
Wait, is this the same voice actor? Voicing 3 different characters? Like, this is crazy.
I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
Wait.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you.
This cutscene's so beautiful.
I am so happy right now.
Aww.
Because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Oh.
Goodbye, Makoto.
Why they gotta do that? That's not fair. Now we gotta go talk to
The
Yaemiko.
of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
She actually got to say bye to her sister.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
Istaroth is the god of time?
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Is that significant?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A.
Okay.
So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
An inevitability of fate?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared.
Oh, wow.
My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me.
That's wild.
I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
Yes, you did.
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then.
That is crazy.
She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
That's like some Doctor Strange stuff. But A, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing.
Yeah, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Great
Hard-headed.
minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
Her face there, bro. She is not amused at all by that.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Hey, Shago, what's up? Thanks for watching all the videos. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key.
There
I
you
don't
go.
doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds good. Sounds like we got a new A. I got a Dream Sakura. Nice. What's up, Yai?
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them. Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions. For example, I can foresee the outside world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses.
Oh.
These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Wow.
Honestly, Miko, many
She's trying to make that
challenges still lie
bag.
ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the gaze of the gods.
Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty. But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope. It was not just a duty, but a joy, too. She loved humanity very dearly.
If the people of the past deserve the gods' attention, then so do the people of the future.
Indeed. No longer will I ignore their passions and dreams.
You do that.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Okay, let's talk about the centuries of dueling.
To put it bluntly, it was constant torture, with no end in sight. Faced with an endless battle, I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life.
That is crazy.
Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated. And through it all, you also had your part to play. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yeah, I'm surprised we actually didn't get to fight Raiden Shogun while we were in there. I thought we were going to fight her on the second time. About the damage to the Sacred Sakura.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryou and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard. It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the Sacred Sakura.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yeah, Miko said she was placing her
Yai Miko said nothing of the sort. And the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present.
You are so freaking lying.
Some words are not to be passed on. Trust me. You don't want to know the cost of betraying me.
Ooh.
Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
She doesn't want any blackmail material against her? I see.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Is that all they talk about? That was it?
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
God! Probably one of the better story quests we've done, right? Act 1 and 2, both. Crazy good.
Hope will never die.
¡Órale!